everyone, welcome back once again on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. I'm Gaurav Gupta, and today we are going to start with a brand new session in which we are going to take on some of the very important sets which may come in LRBI section of CAT examination. So today we are going to look at one of the sets which is slightly difficult from matrix and arrangements, and you can easily keep that set in the level of difficulty of moderate to difficult, right? Now these type of questions can qualify to easily appear in your CAT examination, not only in CAT but in ZAT or maybe other examinations. These type of questions can be can be expected. Okay. Now the level of difficulty that we are going to look at it today is slightly higher as compared to whatever level that you are going to see in NMAT examination or SNAP examination or any other examination. So this particular area and the level of difficulty can be expected in CAT or ZAT examination. So friends, a very good afternoon to all of you. Now, I must say that I'm hopeful that all of you must have applied for CAT. You have done the registration for CAT because the last date for the application to fill the application of CAT is approaching. So, friends, it's just 2 days left. 13th of September is the last date to fill CAT forms. So, you can apply for this examination up till 5 p.m. on 13th of September. And it is highly unlikely that the date will be extended. So, do not wait for the last day to appear, because generally what happens is on the last day, a lot of students, a lot of latecomers might be filling this form, and there might be some problem that may happen with the server. Okay, server may be too busy, and it will be difficult for you to fill the CAT form in those last few moments. So it's better to fill the CAT form today, maximum by tonight. Okay, and just relax and start preparing or continue preparing for your examination. All right. So friends, today the most important topics, the most important sets for DILR, matrix and arrangement, part number one. Now we're going to solve one set today, and like I told you that the level of difficulty of this set can be somewhere between moderate to high. Okay, and you can expect this type of question appearing in CAT examination as well. So let's begin with this. Now I display the entire data for all of you, and after displaying, I'll be giving you 3 to 4 minutes to analyze, interpret, and decode the data. After 3 to 4 minutes, I'll be doing the analysis of this data, and we'll be moving towards the possible solution. And then we'll look at the questions one by one. All right, fine. So the entire data on your screen now. So be careful while you are dealing with this data. Okay. So I'll read the data for all of you. In case you have any confusion in any of the statements, you can ask me to explain that statement. In the table given below, the tick marks indicate all the games played by 5 people: Alex, Praveen, Remo, Tina, and Navjot. For example, Alex plays only cricket and volleyball. So the table given is complete. This is not the question of incomplete data or incomplete table. Okay. So Alex will play only cricket and volleyball. Praveen will play only hockey and football. So जिसके भी नाम पे जहाँ पे भी tick लगा हुआ है, that person will play that particular game or games. Fine. This is given for these 5 people, and the data is for 6 sports, 6 games that they play. Right. The 5 people the 5 people form 3 teams. So these 5 people are divided in 3 teams: Team X, Team Y, and Team Z. So they have given the names of these teams. Each team has either 2 or 3 members. So that means in any team, any person may be repeated in more than one team. Okay, so we have 3 teams and only 5 people. Every team will have minimum two or maximum three people, either two or three people. So that means a person will be repeated. Same person can be there in more than one teams. Yeah? A team is said to play a particular game if at least one of its players plays that game. Simple statement. The following facts are known. So there are three or four facts which are given below, and we'll have to now decode this data according to these four facts. So basically, the question is asking you to divide these five people in three teams using the following conditions that are given here. Okay. So statement number one, each team plays exactly four games and has the same number of members. So every team is going to play exactly four games, fine, and the number of members of all the three teams will be same. So there can be two possibilities. Either all the three teams will have two people, or all the three teams will have three members. All right. Next, statement number two. Football and cricket are played by all three teams. Tennis and volleyball by exactly two teams, and the other games by exactly one team. Number three, Alex and Navjot are together in exactly two teams. Now, this statement is very crucial. Okay, you have to be very careful about this statement. Alex and Navjot are together in exactly two teams. Last statement, Remo is in team X and Praveen is in team Y. So, with these conditions and information, try to find out the composition of each of these three teams. I'll give you another 2 or 3 minutes to decode this data, after which we'll start having a small analysis of this. You have to show 100% involvement in such sets. Okay, so your concentration should be high. You need to completely indulge while you are solving such questions. ऐसा नहीं है कि इसके साथ साथ कुछ काम कर रहे हो, यूट्यूब चलाया हुआ है, नहीं, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता. So if you are actually serious for your examination, if you want to learn something out of these sessions, then you will have to give your 100%. You'll have to give more than 100% while solving such type of questions. Okay. So those who are sitting here watching this live session, don't just sit and watch. Try to solve this one. Okay. Because whenever I'll be explaining, whenever I'll be doing the analysis, you must understand each and every statement. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि when I will be solving, you'll be reading these statements for the first time. You are waiting for me to solve this. No, I can solve this thing. And important thing is, it's your examination. It's not my examination. Okay, so the amount of efforts that I am putting in, you will have to put certainly more amount of efforts than me. Okay. One more minute, and we will start with the analysis of this. You just come on, tell me, how many of you are trying to solve this one? How many of you are trying to solve this? Just write yes in the chat box if you are actually solving it. Nobody? Are you waiting for me to solve this one? No problem. चलिए, few more seconds. Okay, at least some are solving. Sonali is solving this. Okay, let's understand how to go about such type of questions. So this is the entire data that is given to me. I have to divide these 5 people in 3 teams. Any team can have either 2 or 3 members. This is given to us. Now these teams are given names: team X, Y, and Z. Okay. Now football and cricket are played by all the 3 teams. Tennis and volleyball by exactly 2 teams, and the other games by exactly 1 team. Okay. Now, I don't know which person is in which team. Okay, I cannot associate a sport with team X or team Y or team Z. So right now I'll start by writing team 1, team 2, and team 3. Okay. Later on, once I'm sure about which of these team can be named X, Y, or Z, I will do that. Done. Now I'll make 2 columns. One is for the game that each of these team will be playing, and one is the member of these teams, their names. Okay. Now, each team has either 2 or 3 members. So either all 3 teams will have 2 members or all 3 teams will have 3 members. First of all, we need to find that using the data that is given. A team is said to play a particular game if at least one of the members play that game. Fine. Now I read statement number 1. Each team plays exactly 4 games and has the same number of members. So there should be 4 games that every team will play, and the number of members will be either 2 or 3. All right, but it will be same across all the 3 teams. Done. Statement number 2. Football and cricket are played by all the 3 teams. So team 1 will play football and cricket. Team 2 will also play football and cricket. Team 3 will also play football and cricket. All the 3 teams will play football and cricket. Next, tennis and volleyball by exactly 2 teams. So tennis given in the table will be played by 2 teams, and volleyball will be played by 2 teams. Here cricket is played by 3 teams and football is played by 3 teams, right? And the remaining sports and the remaining games by exactly 1 team. So hockey will be played by 1 team and basketball will be played by only 1 team. Done? Okay. So at the top in the table, I have written how many teams will be playing each of these games. And below the table that I am making, yes, Tonali, obviously games are repeated. So they are saying now football and cricket are played by all the 3 teams. So games will definitely be repeated. Cricket and football will be repeated 3 times. Tennis and volleyball will be repeated 2 times. And the remaining hockey and basketball will be taken 1 time. Okay, done. Now statement number 3. Alex and Navjot are together in exactly 2 teams. Now these 2 people are together in exactly 2 teams. Right now I don't know in which 2 teams, as in X, Y, or Z, they are together. Okay, but they are together in exactly 2 teams. Now we'll see here team 1, team 2, team 3 all are looking like similar teams. Both are all the 3 teams are playing football and cricket, football and cricket, football and cricket. So I can start by putting Alex and Navjot in any of the 2 teams together. So Alex and Navjot in team number 1. I don't know which one is X, which one is Y, which one is Z. Alex and Navjot here. Okay. Now let's get into the depth of the statement. They will be together in exactly 2 teams. So team number 1 and team number 2, they are together. In team number 3, both of them cannot be present, but one of them can be present. So I can say that Alex can be a part of this team, team number 3 as well, but Navjot is not a part of this. So the statement is Alex and Navjot are together in exactly 2 teams. दोनों एक साथ सिर्फ 2 teams में होंगे, but third team में इनमें से कोई एक तो हो सकता है. So third team may have only Alex, third team may have only Navjot. I don't know who it is. So right now I have erased. It may or may not be possible, right? So I cannot reject the possibility of one of these two people to be in team number 3. I cannot reject this possibility, right? So some of you might say that team number 3 will not have any one of these two. Okay, but it is not. It may be possible that team number 3 will have either one of these two. Okay, all right. Now I have put the name of Alex and Navjot in team number 1 and team number 2. Now let's see which games Alex and Navjot are playing. Now Alex is playing cricket and volleyball. So cricket is already there in team number 1. I'll put volleyball as well. Right? Navjot is playing cricket and football. So cricket and football are already there in team number 1. And similarly, team number 2 will have volleyball. Okay. So I can say that volleyball का quota complete हो चुका है. Volleyball is played by exactly 2 teams. Cricket is played by exactly 3 teams. Football is also played by exactly 3 teams. So cricket, football and volleyball इनका quota complete हो चुका है. Okay. Now every team will play 4 games. Team 1 and team 2 they have played 3 games among 2 people. So that means to play the 4th game, I have to involve one more person. Okay. So that tells me that every team will have 3 members, not 2. Okay. So each team can have either 2 or 3 members and the number of members should be same. So 2 members से 4 games का quota complete नहीं हो रहा है. So that means I have to involve one more member. So that means every team will have 3 members in total. Clear? Now volleyball का quota complete हो चुका है तो team number 3 will not play volleyball. Team number 3 volleyball नहीं खेल सकता. Okay, so that means Alex cannot be the part of team number 3. Okay, because if Alex will be a part of team number 3, then team number 3 will also play volleyball and volleyball will come in 3 teams. So Alex cannot be a part of this team, right? Fine. Volleyball will not be a part and Alex will not be a part. Clear? Now I can put, so this team is playing football and cricket. So football and cricket ke liye either I can select Praveen who is playing football. I can select Remo who is playing cricket. I can select Navjot who is playing cricket as well as football. I can select any of these. Fine. Okay. Now let's move ahead and look at the last statement. Remo is in team X and Praveen is in team Y. Okay, Remo is in team X and Praveen in team Y. So I know that Remo and Praveen are there in these teams. Okay, they can be in more than one team, but team X definitely has Remo and team Y definitely has Praveen. All right, okay. Now let's fill in. Let's try to fill in the other information. Okay. Now I'm left with hockey, which is played by one team. I'm left with tennis, which is played by 2 teams. And I'm left with basketball, which is played by one team. Right? Okay. Now, Alex and Navjot, I have already filled that. Remo is in team X and Praveen is in team Y. So, I can place Remo and Praveen for the time being. Right? Now, if I place Remo and Praveen, so Remo which sports playing? Cricket and tennis. Remo is playing cricket and tennis, right? And Praveen is playing hockey and football, right? Now these sports are required. So team number 1 and team number 2, which has already 3 sports in it, okay, will require one more sport, right? Okay. Now, can I put Tina in team number 1 or team number 2? Look at Tina. So if I'll put Tina in team number 1, Tina plays tennis and basketball. So if I put Tina who plays tennis and basketball, team number 1 will have 5 sports. So Tina cannot be placed here. Fine. Can I put Tina in team number 2? No, I cannot because of the same reason. So Tina is removed from here. Right? Tina cannot be there in this team. So one of these teams will now have, because Tina to reject हो गई, Tina तो इन दोनों में से कहीं नहीं आ सकती. So one of these team will have Remo and one of these team will have Praveen. Okay, because Tina is removed. So यहाँ पे Remo लिख देते हैं and यहाँ पे Praveen. Okay, now Remo plays cricket and tennis. So team number 1 will play tennis. Praveen plays hockey and football. Football is already there. So hockey will come as the 4th sport of team number 2. So composition of team number 1 as far as players is concerned and games is concerned is over. Composition of team 2 is already over with players, number of members as well as number of games. Done. Now tennis. Tennis is played by team number 1. So tennis एक जगह पे हो चुका है, एक टीम में हो चुका है and hockey का कोटा complete हो चुका है. Okay, so I'm left with one tennis and one basketball. So obviously team 3 will play tennis and basketball. Right? Team 3 will play tennis and basketball. Now who plays basketball? Tina plays basketball. So Tina has to be a member of team number 3. Okay, Tina will be there in team number 3. One person, Tina is gone. Tina plays tennis and basketball. So tennis and basketball is taken care by Tina, right? Alex cannot come here. So Tina is already there in team number 3. Alex cannot come. Now out of the remaining 3, I have to select 2. Now can I select Navjot? I may. Okay, Navjot is playing cricket and football. So I may select Navjot. Can I select Remo? Remo plays cricket and tennis. Yes, I can select Remo. Can I select Praveen who plays hockey and football? No, I cannot select Praveen because Praveen plays hockey and this team does not play hockey. So Praveen can also not be selected for team number 3. So team number 3 के लिए पता लग गया कौन-कौन members हैं? Tina, Remo and Navjot. Alright, so these are the members of team number 3 and these are the games which are played by team number 3. Alright, fine. So team 1, team 2, team 3, all the 4 games are done and all the members are done. So now I'll remove the extra information from here so that you have a complete clarity of who is there in which team and who is playing, which team is playing which sports. Now one last thing which is left is nomenclature of these teams, team X, team Y or team Z. Okay. Now Remo is in team X. Now Remo तो team 1 में भी है और team 3 में भी है. Praveen is in team Y. Praveen is only in team number 2. So name of team number 2 has to be Y. Okay. Otherwise, team 1 can be either X or Z. Correspondingly, team 3's name can be Z or X. So among X or Z, I cannot be sure which of these 3 teams, which of these 2 teams is X or Z. Y का पता लग गया. Team 2 is Y, which is having Alex, Navjot and Praveen, and they are playing football, cricket, volleyball, and hockey. Okay, so we are still unsure about X and Z, right? Now, before I move on to the question, one of the student is asking something. Hi, sir, I have valid NCOBC certificate valid till March 2022, but I'm not able to upload the same because we cannot select any date of 2021. Also, the undertaking form is not available on the website. So, whosoever you are, you have a valid certificate till March 2024 and you cannot select any date of 2021. So, why do you have to select a date for 2021? So, is it valid from 2021 up till 2024? If it's so, and they are not allowing you to select a date of 2021, so what you can do is, if your validity starts from 2021 up till 2024, then you can select whichever is the earliest date that they are like allowing you to select. Okay, so let's say they're not allowing you to select the date for 2021. If they are allowing you 2022 or 2023, whichever is the earliest date they are allowing you, you can select that date. Okay, chaliye, let's move on to the questions one by one. So question number one, who among the following four people is a part of exactly two teams? Exactly two teams का कौन कौन part है? Alex is the part of team 1 and team 2, so it can be Alex. Okay. Navjot is a part of three teams. Remo is the part of two teams, exactly two teams. Not Praveen, not Tina. So Alex and Remo, these two can be the answers. Who among the following four is a part of exactly two teams? Alex or Remo? I have only Remo among the options. So the correct answer for this question will be Remo, that is first option. Okay? Alright. Let's move on and look at the second question. Who among the following four is not a member of Team Y? Now we are sure about Team Y. Okay, na? So who is not the member of Team Y? So let's look at the composition of Team Y. Team Y has Alex, Navjot, and Praveen. So anyone other than these three will not be a member of Team Y. Alex, Navjot, and Praveen. So Alex, Navjot, Praveen. So who among the following is not a member? Remo is not a member of this team. Answer for this question will be Remo, that is option C. Okay. Next question. Which of the following statements is not true? So Navjot is a member of team Z. I'll have to keep going back. So Navjot, wait, I'll make it easy. Just 1 second. All right. So which of the following statements is not true? Not true means false. Navjot is a member of team Z. Now, Navjot is a member of this team, team number 1, as well as team number 3. So, I can say that definitely Navjot will be a member of team Z. Okay, so this statement is true. This statement will always be true. Next, none of the teams include both Navjot and Tina. Let's check. Navjot and Tina, they are not together in first team, second team, third team, they are together. So, statement is none of the teams include both Navjot and Tina, but yes, one team includes both Navjot and Tina, so this is false, definitely false. Okay, so I can mark this option as the answer, but एक बार आगे की statements check कर लेते हैं. Basketball can be played by team Z. Can be played by team Z. Surety से नहीं बोल रहे. So basketball can be played by team Z. Yes, basketball can be played by team number 3, which can be team Z. So this may be true, may be false. Every team consists of exactly 3 members. This is definitely true. So the most appropriate answer that I can mark will be option B. And that should be the correct answer. And yes, it is the correct answer. Alright, fine. And that's all. This was the third question, last question for this set. Okay. So friends, this is the type of sets that we get in our examinations. The average time that you require to solve this set, if I'm talking about this particular set, the average time should be 6 to 8 minutes, not more than that. I'm including the time that you will take to analyze to read this set. So 1.5 minute, maximum 2 minutes you will take to read, analyze this set. And to decode the information, you will take another 4 to 5 minutes maximum. Okay. All right, fine. So that's it. That's all from my side. We'll call it a day. You can unlock your free trial on the application of BYJU'S exam prep for 3 days. So this will be a 3-day free trial. So you can start it by entering your mobile number on the application and clicking this button. Also, you can enroll for CAT 2023 and other MBA exams test series. This test series includes 80 mock papers, which will have 25 CAT mocks and 55 non-CAT mocks, 10,000 practice questions, which will be on all the topics, covering all the subtopics. There will be video solutions for all the CAT mock papers, as well as detailed mock analysis. Right? Now, this test series is created by CAT experts based on actual paper pattern. This is the list of our CAT 2022 toppers. New batches are available to enroll for CAT 2023 comprehensive program. You can have a look at the complete details of this comprehensive program. So please, in case you haven't started your preparation yet, you want a complete program, then this is one last chance for you to join this. Also on 14th of September, all four of us will be live on YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep at 3 p.m. to answer all your queries related to any of the MBA entrance examination or any of your preparation queries are there. So you can ask us anything related to that. 14th September 3 p.m. will be live, so you can come up and ask anything that you want to. All right. Also, All India Open Mock for CAT 2023. Free All India Open Mock for CAT 2023 is already live starting from 8th of September, and it will be live up till 17th of September. So kindly register for this mock paper free of cost by visiting our application, all right, and take this test. Done. How to manage preparation with job or studies. A live interactive workshop to be conducted by Srinivas sir on 17th of September at 11 a.m. So he'll be telling you the test taking strategy, how you should be preparing vis-a-vis your job and studies. So do register for this workshop by visiting our application. And like if you are an aspirant for 2024 and you are still confused when you should be starting your preparation, then this is a workshop that you must attend to get the answers of all these things. So, friends, that's all from my side. You can get social with us on all these social media platforms. Thank you very much for being a part of this session. Have a wonderful time. Bye bye.